The moments of our lives are not expandable, and the possible circumstances of death are beyond imagination. If you do not achieve an undoubted confident security now, what point is there in you being alive, oh living creature? Beyond life lies a secret realm. Join me on a journey through the mysterious Bardo Thodol, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Explore the hidden dimensions between death and rebirth. Discover ancient wisdom from the Himalayas. Are you ready to face the unknown? Origin of Bardo Thodol. Our story begins with Padmasambhava, the legendary figure who introduced Buddhism to Tibet in 8th century, known as the Lotus Born. He wasn't just a teacher, he was a mystic who understood the nature of the mind and reality at its deepest levels. Tibetan tradition tells us Padmasambhava concealed many teachings, including the Bardo Thodol, in secret locations. These texts were hidden, not to be forgotten, but to be discovered when the world was ready for their wisdom. Centuries later, in the 14th century, this sacred text was uncovered. Its teachings, however, were rooted in even older traditions, drawing from the heart of Tibetan Buddhist philosophy. What is a Bardo? The word Bardo means intermediate state or transition. In life, we experience Bardos all the time. Moments of change, like the shift from wakefulness to sleep, or from one phase of life to another. But in the Bardo Thodol, these transitions take a cosmic scale. It describes the journey of the mind after death, divided into 3 key stages or bardos. Chikhai Bardo, the moment of death. Chonyid Bardo, the visionary state. Sidpa Bardo, the process of rebirth. Each stage is an opportunity, a crossroads where the mind can either achieve liberation or be drawn back into the cycle of rebirth. But first, let's briefly touch on the bardos of life and their roles in preparation for this journey. The Bardo Thodol describes 3 life bardos. First, Chikhai Bardo, the Bardo of life, the entire span of life where we build awareness and shape our karma. Second, Tibetan Bardo, the Bardo of meditation, moments of deep spiritual practice that helps us glimpse the true nature of reality. Third and last, Milam Bardo, the Bardo of dream, the dream state where we learn to recognize projections and practice lucidity. These bardos are opportunities to prepare the mind, purify the karma, and train for the transitions of death. Now, let's move into the afterlife bardos, where the real journey unfolds. Now comes the main after-death bardos. The first bardo is Chikhai Bardo, the moment of death. The Chikhai Bardo begins at the very moment of death. As the physical body starts to dissolve, the consciousness transitions to a state where it encounters the clear light of reality. This light is not something external. It is the pure, radiant essence of mind itself, the true nature of all beings. For those who have prepared through meditation and mindfulness, this moment is the ultimate opportunity. If the consciousness can recognize the clear light as its own true nature, it can merge with it and achieve liberation from the cycle of birth and death. But for many, this light is overwhelming. Fear, attachment, or unpreparedness can cause the consciousness to shy away. If the light is not recognized, the journey continues into the second Bardo, Chonyid Bardo, visions of reality. The Chonyid Bardo is where the mind begins to manifest vivid visions. These visions are not external, they are projections of deceased's mind, shaped by their karma and emotional states. At first, the consciousness encounters peaceful deities. These figures represent wisdom, compassion, and the enlightened aspects of mind. If the deceased can recognize these deities as manifestations of their own true nature, liberation is still possible. But if the peaceful visions are not recognized, they give way to wrathful deities. Chaotic, terrifying figures that symbolize unresolved fears, attachments, and negative karma. These experiences can feel like a nightmare. But there are still opportunities. By remaining calm and remembering the teachings, the deceased can recognize these wrathful figures as illusions. The key in the Chonyid Bardo is understanding that all visions are projections of the mind. Recognizing the truth dissolves their power, leading the consciousness closer to liberation. The last stage is the Sidpa Bardo, the process of rebirth. By this point, the consciousness is often exhausted and overwhelmed. It is driven by karmic forces and attachments which pull it toward rebirth. In this bardo, the deceased experiences visions of potential parents and environments for the next life. The consciousness is drawn to these visions by its unresolved desires and habits. For example, attachment to certain feelings or tendencies can influence the type of life one is reborn into. This is the last chance for awareness. By maintaining detachment and remembering the teachings, the consciousness can influence its next rebirth in a positive way, or even break free from the cycle entirely. For most, this bardo marks the end of the journey. The consciousness enters a new body and the cycle of birth, life, and death begins again. The after-death bardos teach us profound lessons. Chikhai Bardo teaches us liberation is possible if we recognize the clear light as our true nature. Chonyid Bardo teaches us peaceful and wrathful deities are reflections of the mind. Recognizing their illusionary nature can lead to freedom. Sidpa Bardo teaches us our karma and attachments shape our next life, but awareness can transform even this stage into an opportunity. Ultimately, the Bardo Thodol reminds us that death is not the end, but a transition, a journey filled with potential for enlightenment. Through mindfulness, compassion, and preparation in life, we can face these bardos with courage and clarity. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the bardos. I hope this journey inspires you to reflect on life, death, and the power of the mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until the next time, stay mindful and stay inspired.